My name is Areej Zahra, and I'm a university student at St. Cloud State University. I study in USA, and this is my first trip to Karbala. Yeah, we had a plan before summer break started for me, so I was pretty excited because it was a dream to visit Karbala. And I mean, this place is spiritual. I don't think I can compare this to any other Disneyland or Hollywood Arts or anything like that. I mean, this is a spiritual place for me. So, and we've been taught about Al-Abbas and the Prophet, his family, and Imam Hussein and Islam. We've been hearing his story all our life. So, I mean, once you hear about people and you love them, you would want to visit their house. You would want to visit them. So, it depends on your personal choice, I would say. If you feel like you want to get into entertainment, entertainment industry, it depends on your personal choice. I mean, I wouldn't want to get into that field. I would want to visit Karbala for sure and Makkah, Medina, because I mean, this is where we actually have to go at the end. It's basically 10 days in Iraq. So in Karbala, it was about a week. I wanted to, okay, when I came here at the start, I visited Imam, Al-Abbas's shrine, and I went there and I couldn't stop crying. But then when I came to Maulana Hussein's shrine, and I'm like, I don't know why I can't cry as much. So I was just talking to a family member of mine, and she told me once you come here, they give you that peace of mind. They take care of you. They don't let you cry. They don't let you cry, weep down. And so I was like, okay, I'm fine with that. If Mawla is controlling me, so I'm happy. I mean, I was sad why I cannot cry in front of him. So, but people just tell me it's how it is. I'll be honest, I couldn't believe I was coming here, even when I landed, even when I was walking towards these hermen, and I was like, I don't know if I'm actually here. And when I got here, it's unbelievable. It's like you're this close to them, and you don't know how to explain your words. You don't. At the start, I couldn't ask for what I wanted to, my wishes and all, and because I just felt like I'm this close to them, I have to cry for them for what happened. So I didn't ask for anything at the start, but then I felt like now I have to start on for that. At times I know, okay, I'm here, but then when I think deep down and I'm like, no, I can't believe I'm here. It's like an in and out thing. It comes and goes, the unbelievable thing. And you know, sometimes you're just like, okay, you're here, this is a mosque, this is a shrine, but then sometimes you feel, sometimes there are a lot of people who recite nohas and all in the language that I understand. So, and you know, it's like, then you get into that spiritual world, and then you're like, no, you cannot believe you're in front of Imam Hussein's shrine. So I used to imagine, you know, I've heard like reading books and all actually increases your imagination. So like hearing stories as well, I start to imagine things on my own. So I came here and I'm like, this is not real. I don't feel that. I mean, I want to see every other place where he fought to the people, he fought with them, where he was martyred, and like I want to see each and every place. I want to visit those lands, those landmarks where they went, because Karbala it's full of that. I would say when I was a kid, I don't know, it just, you know, when you're a kid, you don't really cry on all this. You see your mom crying and you're like, why is she doing this? But then even being a kid, I felt like Bibi Sakina was really close to my heart. And like whenever people used to talk about her, I used to cry, maybe because I was a child and I felt like, how could they do that to her? So when I grew up, I was like, oh, then I get to know about more people, Bibi Zainab, Imam Hussein and all. So then you get more close to them as well. But being a kid, I was really close to her story. I would say according to my mom, what she says is the things that actually please you a lot are, I mean, it's not like if I feel like I want to hear songs and like go to, for instance, Disneyland or Hollywood, and I'm like, yeah, I want to go there. I mean, those places are going to give me happiness. But my mom says, the things that give you extra happiness, that's not for you. That's not meant for you. That's shaitan just focusing you in there. So I believe, I mean, going through this path is hard, but this is where you have to be. I know it's, at times people are going to be like, oh my God, you're young and you don't need to do this and you don't need to do that. You need to be relaxed and don't go much into this, but you feel happy, I mean, I live in USA and I see people there and I feel bad for them when I think deeply about them. I talk to my friend, I feel like they have no light in their life. They feel like, I know if I'm crying, if I've got an exam or anything like that, I feel like I have Allah, I can pray to Him, I have a hope. I feel their life is so dark. They don't have anyone. So I feel bad for them. I try to tell them whatever I can, like they ask me why do you wear this hijab and all those mainstream questions they have about hijab, like do you take a bath with it and all that. So I try to tell them as much as I can. They look at me with blank faces, but once you try to tell them, and one of my friends actually wanted to know more about my religion, so I was interested, but I don't know, she just lost her path again. I feel like when you're close to them, miracles and all these things, we've heard about them, but when they happen with you, you're more strong, and I've been through that. So I know they're there, I know they're there to help us, and I hope the world just knows they're for us. They don't really accept them as spiritual as we do, so I feel bad for that. Sure can. How can right things not do right to the world? Karbala is completely right. This is the right path, and if people don't go on it, they're gonna lose their way. They're not gonna be happy. They're not gonna be happy. It does help you increase your iman. It helps you learn more. It helps you cry more for them. It helps you see all those, we just visited the shrine of Janabi On, Bibi Zainab's son, and it was really far, and we had to drive to that path. And thinking about how they fought all their way there, they weren't buried in this area. All these stories, you don't, I didn't hear about that they were so far from this area, but when I came here, I get to know it. So, it increases your knowledge, it increases your passion, your love for them, if you dedicate yourself towards them. My mom says, I don't know, I was like, Mom, I don't look good the other day, and she's like, no, it's Noor because you're praying. So, she feels that, I don't know. So do you suggest? No, if they're, first of all, I've been through those, honestly, I'll be honest, I've been through those phases in my life where I feel like there are a lot of girls who are much more than me, and I asked forgiveness from my Lord because I was being ungrateful, and now whenever I feel like because I see girls here and I'm looking at the face and I'm like, God, they're pretty, but then I'm like, no, there is something God gives to someone, and it's His wish, and you don't need to let down yourself. You're equal, and you shouldn't be coming here for beauty. You're insecure. You need to let that down. That's not something you should be taking to come to Karbala. Karbala is more than that. I would say when I try to convince people for something, I try to give them the greed of what they like. I've been through that, so I would, if the girls actually want that beauty side addition to their life, I would be like, yeah, you can get that too, so maybe they will want to come here. I felt change in myself when I came here, and I hope it continues. And once you get here, they've been, as I said earlier, they've been through a lot, and you feel it more once you visit. I know all those places, for instance, tourism in different parts of the world, it's going to be a good thing. It's not like you shouldn't do it, but keep your iman and keep yourself with you. Don't change. I know it can be a hard thing, people around you, because I do hijab, and my family, not everyone in my family does it. I hear stories like when I go to Pakistan, people are like, it's a warm place, you should take it off. You're going to a wedding, you should take it off. Stick to what you like. Stick to these things, actually. they'll make you happy. It'll be hard. Not every good path is easy. Not every good path is easy. So choose this one and you'll be happy. At the end, it's this that's gonna help you. I sure do. Once I was coming here, I felt like, okay, this is my trip. I have achieved a goal going once. But when I come here, I'm like, no, I need to come again. This is not done. I mean, I'm leaving tomorrow, but I don't want to go. I mean, I feel like I want to stay more, and I don't know how long this is going to continue, but this is life. You have to go from places to place.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mohammad Moazzam. I belong to Pakistan, and we are in a business of textiles. This is my very first visit to Karbala. First of all, I wasn't believing that I am here in this city. When I came here, I wasn't believing that this is such a beautiful and a peaceful place. It gives us peace inside our hearts and inside our mind. Because of the history I heard about him, that makes me feel so like that is so much emotional. All the emotions are concerned with all the personalities in Karbala, but Imam Hussein, that is, I guess, the most painful personality, according to me. I guess if you have a deep love inside your heart, you can feel everything when you enter in the haram, when you wish something, everything, like whatever you do, you actually feel the love inside from your heart. Like when I came here, I listened to the history. When I listened to the history, and when I knew that the history was being at this place, at the present place where I am, so it automatically, you feel the feeling like this was the place where all the history happened, this was the place where this happened, this was the place where this happens, and all that makes you feel and concerns your emotions with all those histories which you have. Actually, I will come back to your previous question. Like you said, what is Karbala giving to a young man? Karbala is giving everything to all kind of ages. Like if you are younger than me, like Imam Shahzada Ali Asghar alayhi salam, like you have all the personalities connected to each and every age group. So you can feel everything according to your age. I have not seen paradise, but the way I feel over here, the peace of my mind and my heart, definitely I feel like I am in paradise. Whenever I come to Haram, I don't feel like going back. About all the ziyarat I have seen over here, I am definitely going to tell them each and everything, and I will ask them that they have to come and visit Karbala. They have to know about the history, what we have. And you like when I went to Imam Hussein alayhi salam Haram, there is a different kind of feeling which we don't have anywhere else in the world. So everyone should come and have that kind of feeling. Like if you are coming having too much of problems, too much of tensions and depressions, when you come here, you are free of everything. You just give your issues and problems to Imam and you are free. You are good. Everything is good. Actually, what I know, that Shia, Sunni, Christians, Hindus, everyone believe in Imam Hussein alayhi salam. So it's easy for me to convince them when I will go and discuss and tell them everything about Karbala. They already have love and faith in Imam Hussein alayhi salam. So I guess it's easy for me to convince them.